Hey, it's Akeem McDreamy here again with the Burning Moth Mobile Podcast. Please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about Zen Alchemy, and really excited to hear about y'all's new product that just came out.
Awesome. So my name is Tim Blackwell. I'm one of the owners and co-founders of Zen Alchemy Labs. We're a Fort Worth-based CBD company, and all of our flower and stuff is sourced out of Oregon, but we bring it all here and do all the manufacturing production here. And this is our newest addition, which is our isolate tincture, which is basically just pure CBD isolate, using fractionated coconut oil and mint flavoring. And it's one of those, if you have to have passed a drug test, but you still want to utilize the benefits of the flower, this is your route to go.
Beautiful, thanks. I just had this for the first time myself. I just posted Boomerang on my Instagram, Akeem McDreamy, for some of you guys seen that. It is delicious. I was telling him earlier that it doesn't have any of that medicinal weird aftertaste. Tastes just like you described it, like finishing a mint or chewing some mint gum. Just that after feeling of just freshness. Tim, tell me a little bit about your passion behind CBD, because I've heard you talk a little bit more about the company at other presentations, and very knowledgeable on it. So what kind of got you into practicing CBD and want to actually get more experience with it and go into business?
Honestly, for me, it was a life. It hit a dark spot in my life, and started getting really bad with the drinking and stuff. And honestly, what I realized is that when I decided to clean up and get my life back in line, my GABA receptors in my brain were completely shot. My anxiety was through the roof. It was one of those really hard once you go through something like that to get back on your feet. But with the CBD, it was actually really, really leveling, really balancing. I was able to really help utilize the natural benefit of it. I mean, it was one of those after that came to be. It was like, people need to know about this. There's so many benefits to it. So we just started to educate ourselves from there. It can truly be life-changing. It's not a cure, but it is a treatment. It's like turning the volume down. And that's one thing that a lot of people expect it to be a cure, but no, it helps you find the root cause so you can get through it yourself. And it really is. It's a big leg up towards you.
That's phenomenal. You mentioned GABA receptors. Now, I might be off a little bit here, but is that kind of the reward center that you get from drinking? So it sounds like you were hit at the point to where your rewards are maxed out.
Yes, they were completely shot at that point.
So nothing else would give you that just normal satisfaction or pleasure that you can get from life. It was either that, drinking, or nothing else, pretty much.
Pretty much. And when you end up into the hospital for it, and you end up getting prescribed medication like antidepressants, and they start really reorganizing the chemistry of your brain. And it's one of those, they put me on those, but what I realized is that with taking the CBD, I was able to slowly start reducing the dosage, and now I'm actually, I only took the antidepressant for 9 months, and I've been clean and clear of it for almost 6 months now, and I feel better than I did 5 years ago, in fact. And it's crazy stuff.
That is phenomenal. I'm so glad. That is phenomenal. I'm so glad to hear that. Well, there's one big key element I really wanted to talk about in that story. And I heard you talk at another presentation, like I said a couple months ago. One of the things I really admired is you're a thinker. So a lot of people are like, okay, well, I'm holistic this, or I'm complete this, or I'm complete this. I usually stray away from people that have a very extreme dogma, because usually they're not looking at the other side.
Yes.
Now, I just in a car wreck, I am not a big fan of allopathic medicine, but in order for the surgery to fix my jaw and for the numbing agent, I'm all for allopathic medicine. I get it. But
morphine will be your best friend in that time. I couldn't imagine the pain you went through.
But like you said, you took the approach of, okay, I want to get off of this medication, these prescribed pills, whatever it may be. But you didn't just drop cold turkey. You actually sat down, you thought about it, you put a plan in place. So tell me the benefit of putting that plan in place, actually doing this intellectually versus just trying to go cold turkey off medication, or just do something. People are just jumping ship and trying different things. What's the benefit for you and actually having the thought process behind it?
When you're doing anything like that, you got to really forecast out what you're doing. One person will try something for a couple of days and go, this isn't working. And CBD is an interesting thing, is it actually will take time to get into your system. So if you try the tincture for the first time and you don't notice immediate relief, people will shut it away. And it's give it a week or two to kind of build up in your system, and you'll really start to feel the benefits of it. The same thing kind of goes where if you're taking an antidepressant and you stop taking that, you can actually revert from an antidepressed state to a very highly depressed state. And it can be really, really detrimental for you. By planning it out and stuff and actually giving something a fair shot to actually work through your system can really, I'm not a medical professional, but any doctor will tell you that if you're taking a medication, you don't want to just stop taking it, especially if it's directly interacting with your brain. So, from my standpoint, I consulted with my physician that was actually prescribing the medication to me for it. They told me, it's one of those things, give it a try, see what it's doing. We're going to keep you on the same dosage right now. I started adding it in, I was taking the amount, I honestly at that point didn't feel any different. Went to the doctor, said I was feeling good. He goes, well, okay, let's go ahead and lower the dosage. Well, I still felt good after that, so he lowered the dosage. It still felt good. Over this 9-month span, I weaned off of it. I never got withdrawal symptoms. I never had any sort of negative thought process. It was I stayed completely level the entire time, and it's nothing will ever be an overnight fix. Anything that claims to be an overnight fix is probably stable.
No problem. Well, seriously, thank you for that. That's a very good story that a lot of people probably be able to draw a lot of things out of. Again, you can follow the Zen Alchemy Lab. Post more information. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.